Wearing hearing aids has impacted my life by not having to say what again. I'm able to go out to dinners and have conversations with friends and enjoy that, and to hear sounds that I haven't heard in years.
Well, before I got my hearing aids, I had difficulty understanding people. They sounded like they mumbled. I couldn't go to the movies. TV, the words I had to put on the bottom of the TV to read, and the children were playing, sometimes little children. I have 15 grandchildren, and sometimes I couldn't understand what they were saying and asked them to repeat it. And you can't keep asking people to repeat it. They get annoyed. And so a lot of times, sometimes you shake your head yes, and you're hoping that the answer is yes and not no. And so getting hearing aids just opened up a whole world for me that now I can be part of conversations, I can giggle with my grandchildren, and my life is happier now that I can hear better.
Leslie allowed me to hear better by doing something that was never done in the past. She sat down and listened to me and asked questions about what I did for a living, what kind of enjoyment I had outdoors, indoors, whether I went to shows, whether I was a television watcher. All of these questions resulted in the fact that she could then adjust or change the hearing aids to programs that would benefit me, which is something that was never done before. But from that, we were able to do things like test different situations where you had a theater group, you had an outdoor group, you had a removal of a couple microphone group, and you could see how these things were going to fit with the type of a situation you lived in.
I was driving by going up to Ocala, and to tell you the truth, I was praying and asking God to help me find someone that I could rely on because this is going to be, I have an ongoing chronic problem. And when I drove by this office, I just felt go in. And as soon as I came in, I just knew. Leslie is upbeat, kind, she makes you feel comfortable. You don't feel like you have a problem, you feel like you have a solution. And that's what's good about her name of the business is HearMore Solutions, because I did get a good portion of my life back, and she's so professional and upbeat and willing to help you. She listens, and I'm just very thankful that I came here and continue to come if I need adjustment or whatever I need. It's a welcoming place to come.
I decided to go to HearMore because I had hearing tests done previously, and they said that I could not hear certain tones, and using a set of hearing aids would just amplify everything, and everything would be confused and jumbled. My wife saw the ad in the paper and explained to Leslie what the situation was, and she says that she has a solution for that problem. I came in, had tests done. I am now wearing hearing aids and hear clearly.
Wearing hearing aids impacted my life greatly. As a child, I was born with a hearing deficiency in both ears. It was corrected through surgery, and the result of that was that one ear ended up being deaf, or close to being deaf. After 50, 60 some odd years almost, I finally found that something could be done about correcting the problem, and I had a specialist take care of removing some stuff inside of the ear, and I had the chance to go into using hearing aids. Upon leaving the place after the installation of the hearing aids, it rained. And when the rain hit the roof of the truck, I about went through the roof of the truck because the noise was so frightening. That was story one. Story two of it is the fact that because of not hearing in that right ear, whenever I was on the phone or wherever I was in a situation where people were talking and you couldn't hear yourself speak, you started to yell louder to try to hear yourself. Consequently, it created a situation where people didn't want to be around you too much. Basically, that is the way hearing aids helped me. It helped me to hear myself talk, and it helped me to control my voice to the point where I was better off as a person.